Ransomware is on the rise, disrupting continuity, devastating brands, and draining billions of dollars from businesses.
Hello viewers, welcome to the Connect TV. Right now we have Mr. Zakir Hussain, who is into antivirus and cyber security. For how long have you been in this business?
So
or put it differently, how long has been the cyber security problem?
Cyber security problem has been the day the computers were invented. And I have been one of the few ones who started in 1992 when the computers were coming and there were computer viruses. And that time the computer viruses were not in the form of taking the money, but in destroying the data and formatting your work. So it was more of fun for people making viruses and then sending in floppies, and because there was no internet.
Our story began in 2001 with a brave plan to secure every bit there was. The momentum Bitdefender has built over time grew exponentially in more than 150 countries.
Late 90s, 2000, the viruses started spreading via the internet, and that's how this term cybersecurity came into the picture, because then the world became one due to the internet, and then the spread of this malware started more. As the business grew, as the data grew, earlier the data was not important. Once the data became important for the company, and also for people can easily, thieves who can rob the data and sell it in the dark markets, or to a buyer who's more interested in that kind of data. But then the data became very, very important for every company, and that's how more and more the cyber threats started coming in.
Data, they said data is the next oil. So is it that valuable or that expensive or that important? How do you put that?
So it is expensive, it is valuable also, and it is the next oil also, because the reason is the entire company or entire organization is based on the data. And if anything happens to the data, then, for example, even today, if you are going to a mall, you will be flooded with SMS and WhatsApp messages of stores in that mall, buying a shoes or dress or something like that. That is because your data is being collected.
But how it can be misused in a sense which can be detrimental to your lives, your existence. How does it affect your own security, personal security, as well as the computer security?
So when you say personal security, when you are downloading apps, when you're downloading games, when you're doing anything on any apps, you are supposed to enter a lot of details, and those apps sitting in your computer or on your mobile are collecting all the data that you are going. So you are surfing on a website, you are looking at a shoe, you're looking at a house, and this data then it is collected and given to the companies who are paying to buy this data.
Threat management doesn't get better by chance. It gets better by change. We have a global protective network, the largest security delivery infrastructure, protecting more than 500 million endpoints worldwide.
This intrusion is almost as old as the computer. Like the crime is almost as old as Adam and Eve. But see, come to think of it, obviously the crooks are ahead of you. The crooks are always ahead of the cops. That's what the saying is. So today, when you sell, when you market, when you brand certain, when you market certain data security systems or software, the crooks are already aware. XYZ, BD Soft is going to sell this. So probably you would have found a way out to intrude into that, to crash into that.
Yes. So it is always a game, but then the thing is, not everybody is in that. Everybody thinks that this is not going to impact me, because I am taking so and so care.
Yeah.
If you are a company, a small company, a medium level, and a single user or an enterprise, you would know the risks that are involved. So as an individual, your risks are very limited. But if the moment I go to SMB, then I am into public space. The moment I'm in an enterprise, I'm in an international, I'm in a big company where a lot of data is being there, people working from home, from various offices. So it depends on what kind of security structure you have in the company. You will have to keep on updating your security solutions as you grow. It is not only that you install only an antivirus and then it's taken care of.
Yeah, that's what I'm coming to. Isn't antivirus good enough, or you need to be much more cautious? And as they say, need to have multi-level security
Yes.
in place.
So definitely, sir, what happens is you have everything in place, but finally there's a human factor which is always involved. If
Yeah.
I send you have all the solutions in your place, and I send you a phishing mail. A phishing mail is nothing but with a link where you can press and it, it just gives your data, the handle to somebody else to control your thing. And if your security solutions has caught it and it is giving you an option, this site is not a good site. Do you want to continue?
Yeah.
Now you have an option to say no and yes. If you say
Yes,
nobody can stop you.
but in this, of late there has been a lot of discussion about this Pegasus, etc. So how does one protect from the malware or the intrusion? This is more than a malware. It's basically, it gets into your phone and then it tracks whatever you're doing, the Pegasus part. So how does one protect from Pegasus of the world?
So again, the same thing has happened. How does Pegasus enter in your mobile or in your computer?
Yeah.
You have allowed some kind of an app. You're using some kind of an app and you allowed it to, look into the data, or, many times you get, does it a location, it asks you to track your location.
Yeah.
So wherever you are. So the moment how it tracks that you're in a particular mall, and in that mall, what kind of shops are there? And then it starts sending you messages to buy clothes or shoes from that particular shop. Because you have kept a location, is started in your PC or in your mobile, where it's seeing the location, where are you traveling. So same way, Pegasus or any other malware or any other software to enter into your mobile, they will not enter via air or just by magic. Somebody, who's having access to your mobile, you are the only person, and you are allowing it in some way or other form, by pressing something yes, no, without understanding it.
It's like sitting at home, keeping your window open, door closed. Probably.
Yes. I mean, so security is like, if you see, you have a bank, the bank has a lot of watchmen outside the gates.
Yeah, inside the bank.
But if you read many times, what happens is somebody dug the whole form in between, below the bank, from some shop, went inside, made the hole, took the money and ran away. But the guards are outside.
In this scenario, work from home and work from anywhere, how more important the cybersecurity is? Work
from home is definitely more, because more security is required, because you are working from your home. You have a router which is accessed by your family, wife, children, kids, everybody in the home is using that particular Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
How good is the strong that password of that Wi-Fi is? Many times we keep our house number 1234 and something like that. Yeah. If you see, there are again thousands of stories wherein your house Wi-Fi have been hacked.
Yeah.
So generally you keep any guest comes in and say, "Thoda Wi-Fi ka password milega," and you give them the password.
Yes.
You don't remove that password once he goes out of your home. The password stays in his mobile, and if he's hacked, your Wi-Fi password is also out in open.
So what are the tips that we can give to our viewers? So 1, 2, 3, 5 basic tips to be secure from the cyber thieves, cyber crooks. So
first, it would be to install a proper security solution in your computer or in your mobile. That's the first thing which you should do. You should not keep all your passwords saved in a mobile or a laptop which is open in a notepad kind of a thing, because that can also be exposed and can be misused. So use the password kind of a software, purchase a software if you have lots and lots of passwords. If you have 1 or 2 passwords, just keep it written in some notebook somewhere close. Don't expose it in your digital mode or device. Third, use public Wi-Fi very carefully when you're using the public Wi-Fi. Last but not the least, don't press yes to every
don't say yes to everything.
Just read it, that if somebody is telling you you have won a lottery or somebody sent you a gift, just please understand why will somebody send you a gift. Sometimes
we give our mobile sets for even for small repairs. If you give, the mobile remains with the repair shop for almost 6 to 7 hours. So that's a dangerous situation. I think that during that kind of a time, save your data, erase all your data, then give it to the repair shop.
Erase all the data, erase it 2 times if you want it. Because many times that one erase he may have some softwares where he can recover the data. So erase it 1 or 2 times more, remove all your photographs, everything, keep it safe somewhere online, on cloud with a proper strong password.
So nice
Yes.
talking to you. Thanks a lot for your time.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Namaskar.
Namaskar, sir.
The most advanced cybersecurity is right here. Unfollow the traditional.